My name is Calvin Howard, and yes, I know I haven't been on here a long time, but I'm still alive and kicking. I'm fine. For all the people who think who've been wondering, Calvin, where you been? I'm fine. I'm still alive and kicking. So let's get to the topic right now. Right now, I'm gonna talk about the Houston Texans season and how I think they're gonna do. Now, I'm a huge Houston Texans fan. That's my hometown team, and I'm just happy to have a team in Houston because I remember the days where we didn't have a national football team, and it was some lonely days, and we had to root for the Dallas Cowboys. Anyway, tonight I'm gonna talk about the prospect of this season for Houston Texans. Let's start off. All right, let's rewind this back to last year. Now, last year was a complete and utter shock. Last year, there was expectation for the Texans to make the playoffs. There was expectation for us to win the Super Bowl. Matt Shaw was supposed to be an elite quarterback, and all that just went down faster than the Titanic. It was just terrible. So this year we had to do something new. We got a new coach in O'Brien. I think that's his name. I like the coaching hire. I love what he did at Penn State, especially in the situation that Penn State was in. I love how he somehow, some way got them to win back-to-back 8-win season. For him to do that in that type of situation, then I give major kudos. So I'm supporting that. Also, we drafted Javion Clown. Now, when I first heard of this pick, I didn't like it necessarily, but when I realized that we play in the AFC South, and you're gonna have to deal with Andrew Luck, and also I wasn't really a big fan of Johnny Manziel or Teddy Bridgewater. So, then I started realizing, I said to myself, Clowney and Watt will be a pretty deadly bookie at the defensive end spot. So I'm more excited about that. I'm excited about how Clowney and Watt gonna play this season. I'm happy for Watt got paid. I'm happy for the brother. So let's start this off. Now, I think this team can win 9 games this year. A lot of people think they might win 5 or 6. I think they can win 9 games this year. And let me explain why. Let's first look at our defense. Now, our major strong point is going to be our defensive line, basically, as I said earlier about Clowney and Watt. I think it's going to be important for them to create quarterback pressure so our so our so our secondary won't be exposed because I believe our secondary is our weak point. I think our secondary is, I would say we're average or below average. I feel like we don't have no standout corners. I kind of like Jonathan Joseph, but I think as far as cornerback, as far as the secondary, if we can just make the right plays and not try to be superstars and be where we're supposed to be, I think the secondary can be well. I think our strength is going to be our front seven. If Brian Cushing can come back and be the Brian Cushing he's always been and stay healthy, I think he can have a tremendous bounce back year because he's the heart and soul that middle of the linebacking court, and he can do great things. So I think if our front seven can create enough pressure and can dominate the line of scrimmage, I think that it will help. It will kind of in a way protect the secondary. Now, as far as offensive goes, I think our strong point will be our running game. We drafted a running back in Alfred Blue from LSU. I really like him. I think he's 6'2", 230, and he has a little bit of speed, a little bit of power. And I think if he can give us 600 to 800 yards this season, I think he could offset Arian Foster. Well, I think Arian Foster will have another great year, another maybe possibly a bounce back year. At a quarterback, I honestly don't know. We did draft Ryan Mallett, but at the same time, I honestly don't know what we're going to do at quarterback. I mean, we got Ryan Fitzpatrick. We've seen him. He's an okay quarterback. I honestly don't know. As long as they don't make mistakes. What I'm worried about the offense is, do we have enough firepower to contend with the Indianapolis Colts? I don't think we have enough firepower to deal with the Broncos or Patriots. But do we have enough at our quarterback spot and our wide receiver spot? Because as good as Andre Johnson is, he's 33 years old, he's getting up there in age. So the question is, do we have enough firepower on the offensive side to put up 30 or 35 points? There's going to be times where our defense might might be a letdown, and we might have to put up 30, 35 points. So the question is, will they do that? Now, looking at this season, I think based off their schedule, I think they can go 4-0. I think we have the Redskins, the Raiders, the Giants, and I can't remember the other team, but I think we can go 4-0 and 3-1, which means we could possibly need to win maybe 5 or 6 more games. I think we can steal 1 or 2 games this year. I really love how our team is built. I don't think it's rebuilding yet. I think we can possibly make a run at a wild card spot. So I think the Texans can do great things. My highest expectation for them is to win 9 games and finish in a wild card spot. My lowest is they gain maybe 3 or 4 games and draft Mariota or Winston in the draft. So that's how I see it. Yeah, like I said, I think this could be a very interesting year. We can surprise some teams. I think we can shock some teams as well. So I think with this season could be a very interesting year, and I think O'Brien will bring a physical, a toughness that we was kind of lacking with Gary Kubiak. It seemed like with Gary Kubiak, it was just the toughness wasn't there because there were times where we had leads in games and we just gave them away. So I think with O'Brien, I think we're gonna be mentally focused and mentally tough to where them games where we're up by 2 touchdowns, we can finish the job and win. So that's my prediction for the season. If you disagree, comment, speak your mind. I don't mind as long as we respect each other and take care. Peace.